বিটেমের পরে ফিনিশিং পর্যায়ে আমরা একটা সেলিব্রিটি করবো 5টা থেকে 5:30, তারপর ক্লোজ। ওকে স্যার, আপনাকে ফোন দেওয়া হলো, আপনি আপনার মতো করে কি শেখাতে চান, কি বলতে চান আপনি বলতে পারেন। আপনি বোর্ড লাগবে তাই না? বোর্ড লাগবে। তুমি কি মানে ইজি, তোমার এটা তুমি দাঁড়িয়ে কথা বলো, ফোন দিয়ে দাও একটু মুভমেন্টের জন্য আছে।
Assalamu alaikum. Good day, everyone. This is SM Monjur Moshel, and I am really glad to have the opportunity to take the first officially scheduled training session. Actually, this training session was called especially for marketing team, but our honorable DGM sir ordered me to announce this training for all the employers of Hawcommon Builders Limited, and I'm really glad and feeling honored that our honorable MD sir is present here, and also our DGM sir and our AGM sir is present here. It's a great pleasure for me. So I'm starting the training session. The training is about real estate salesperson qualities and virtues. Okay, so what qualities should be in a real estate salesperson? We know many sales and marketing people, those who are selling product over the world or over this country. Some are selling many goods like soaps, shampoos. Some are selling flats. Some are selling vehicles. Many things. So real estate salesperson is a different thing. So today we are gonna learn which qualities should be in a real estate salesperson. Okay, so I've divided these qualities in 2 categories. First is as a human. So everyone please write down as the headline, the qualities as a human for a real estate salesperson. The first thing is honesty and integrity. Okay, I repeat, honesty and integrity. Okay, so honesty, we all know what is honesty. Can anyone tell me that what is integrity? Can anyone tell me? Okay, I'm explaining. Integrity is what? Integrity is the thing when you are doing something, when you are alone and you are doing the right thing, that is integrity. I mean, the attitude and integrity, there is a connection between attitude and integrity. Attitude is what we are doing in front of the people. When we are standing in front of a lots of people, we are definitely will do the best thing inside me. But when I am alone, what I am doing, that is integrity. So we have to be honest and we have to do the right thing, even nobody is around me, even not the CCTV, even not the police, even not the HR, nobody inside me, in front of me. I am doing the right thing. That is honesty and integrity. And after that, we have to be, the second point is self-motivated entrepreneur. We are doing a job. We are doing job in a real estate company. That's true. But as a marketing salesperson, I have to be a self-motivated entrepreneur. I have to work for myself. I know you will love your company, you will love the real estate sector, but overall you have to love yourself and you have to take the steps for your development, your own development. So you have to be a self-motivated entrepreneur. You have to think the good thing for you, and after that you have to do the right thing for the company, because the company is giving you food and the way of your living and the expenses, other thing the company is giving you. So when you love yourself, you will love the company. So you have to be a self-motivated entrepreneur. Okay, thank you. My next point is engaging personality. You have to engage in your job. You have to be energetic. You have to be engaged in your job. No multitasking, because the science says multitasking is impossible for human brain. Sometimes we do things at the same time. This is impossible because our brain is single tasking brain, single tasking system. We cannot do multitasking. That is for mobile phones, that is for computers, that is for televisions, many things, but not for human being. So you have to be engaged when you're doing your job, even for 10 minutes, even for 20 minutes. Just focus whatever you're doing. What is your duty? Focus on that. After the 20 minutes, you can watch movie, you can talk to others, but focus on the job for the gist time and do on single tasking. That have to be in your personality. Okay, these 3 points are, as a human being, you have to be inside as a real estate salesperson. Any questions? I mean, if you don't understand, then I can repeat and I can explain more. So I hope you all understood this point. Okay, the next part is the qualities as a professional. When you are a professional person, you have to have some qualities as a professional person. Okay, the first thing is proactive and updated. Okay, you have to be proactive, you have to focus on your job, you have to do your duties properly, and you have to be updated. That's the main thing. You have to connected with the information and technology. You have to connected with the current affairs. You have to update with the good things, good newses, and the bad newses too. And not only for the national newses, you have to be updated with the world. So you have to know everything as a marketing salesperson. Because I can give you one example. If you were talking to a client and he's saying that okay, Bangladesh have played well in the cricket, and you don't know how was the score, how was the game, so you cannot say anything. And after talking something, he will get, bothered, and he won't feel interest to talk to you. So you have to be updated with everything, every current affairs. So that is the thing. And you have to, the next point is, you have to have a problem solver mindset. What is problem solver mindset? You are going to sell your product. You are meeting a client to sell your product. But if you start talking like a machine about your company, my company is good, our flat is good, our flat is made with steel shuttering, our flat is made with latest technology, you will feel bothered. You have to know the problem of the client. Where do you want to live? Where is your office? Why is your kids' school? What is your problem? How much money you have in your pocket? You have to know the problems. Then you have to talk, you have to advise like a friend. Say, my friend, you need a flat in Dhanmondi, as your office is close to Dhanmondi, as your kids are reading in academia or in mastermind school, so you have to stay closer. That is the problem solver mindset. And after that, he will believe you, he will listen to you. Otherwise, if you start saying that my product is this, my product is this, this is my good qualities, he will just skip your whatever you're talking. So this is very important thing. You have to have a problem solver mindset for the clients. Okay. The next thing is interest in houses and architecture. Okay.
Why is interested?
Interest in houses and architecture. I mean, interest in buildings. There is a proof, that is, if you love your job, you need not to work for the second minute. That is, if you love whatever you're doing, then you will not get tired when you're working. I don't feel tired when I'm sitting in front of my computer. I can sit over like 20 hours, like 24 hours. I will not feel asleep, I will not feel hungry. That is what I love to do. So you have to have interest in buildings, you have to have interest in architecture. And this when you are I mean walking around the city, you will look at the building, how this is made, how what is the design. This is the interest. If you have the interest, you can use your creativity. Otherwise, this is impossible. If you don't love anything, you cannot use your creative brain for that. So that is very much important. You have to have interest in the houses and the architecture. Okay, and sometime our managing director says that we sell goods, we sell flats. People will live inside these flats. They will live, they will pray, they will do many positive things, and we will gain some blessings from Allah for that, right? We all know that. So this is the interest also, that I'm selling a good thing. I'm not selling wine, I'm not selling any bad thing. I'm not selling movie discs. I'm selling a good thing. So I have to have interest on that. Okay. The next point is build a network connection. What is that? May I build a tower for that? May I build a phone company for that? No, that is the network. The tower will be in your brain, in your head, or in your handset. You have to have a network with the people, with the clients. Whenever you are meeting a client, if he is not interested to buy your product, you say goodbye, get lost. Not that. You have to have a friendship, or you have to have a good relation with him. That is the network. After some day, maybe he can bring you 10 clients. He is not your client, but he can bring you 10 clients, 20 clients. Or he is not bringing any client. He will say your name to somebody. If anyone asks you, say some good companies. If someone asks me, say some good companies in mobile phone, I will say OnePlus, iPhone, Samsung. And there are many companies, but I will say, because my brain will show me that name first, because I am familiar with that name. So whenever you have a good connection with a person, and if someone asks me that I'm thinking to buy a flat, where is the good company? You can go for Hokom, their office in Dhanmondi. That is the power of network. And when you are going to arrange anything like Ria fair, you can arrange your own fair, you can arrange anything. You just can send a SMS. Come, they will come because they know you. You just call, just hello, I am Didar from Hokom. Oh, Didar, this you, how are you? But if you say, Didar, which Didar, from where? So that is not your success. So you have to be connected, and that is the network connection. Okay, the next point is powerful with knowledge. So we everyone know that knowledge is power. So when the knowledge is inside you, then you are powerful. That is not having lots of energy in your arms, or fighting with 10 people at the same time. That is not the power. Actually, the power is what? When 10 people in front of you, and you are talking, and the 9 people is listening to you. That is the power of knowledge. And they're just listening, and they're learning something from you. So when you have a good knowledge on something, the client will be impressed on you. Okay, when you start talking on a different topic, like some of your client, he is a doctor. So if you can say something about the medical sector, you can say something good, you can say something positive, then he will feel interest to talk to you. And to talk, you must have knowledge. Without knowledge, you cannot talk. You only can bother people. Okay. So the last point is most important as a professional. That is sweetness in attitude. Okay. What is sweetness? May I mix some sugars into water and spray that on my client? That is not a sweetness. Sweetness is what? When you are talking to someone, first smile. The smile is a common language that everyone understands. Okay, so you have to have the sweetness in your attitude, and you have to receive something sweetly and deliver sweetly. That is the sweetness. You have to receive. A client saying, get lost in front of me, I'm not buying your flat and don't call me anymore. Then what you say? Okay, I'm getting lost and killing you. I'll kill you. I'll see you someday. That's not the sweetness, my friend. The sweetness is, okay, sir, sorry for bothering, sir. Sorry. It's okay. That is sweetness. You have to smile and receive things positively. That is the specialty of marketing. When you are a marketing person, when you are a salesperson, you have to represent your company, and you have to, present something special. If someone is being rude to you, he is using slang or he is behaving rude thing, and you are still, behaving sweetly, that person will regret someday. Definitely, he will regret after 1 hour, after 1 day, or after 1 week, or even before his death. Only once he have to regret for that I was rude and he was sweet. And that time definitely he will knock you, he will come to you, only to say sorry, or only to have a cup of tea with you. So that is the most powerful thing and most important thing you have to have as a marketing person, not only in real estate, and not only as a marketing person, you have to have as a professional, any profession, you have to have sweetness. Okay, this all the qualities I have already explained in front of you, and some more things. Moral or motto. We have motto. We have the slogan, your satisfaction is our commitment. That is our company motto. So you are a company when you are a real estate salesperson. So you have to have your motto. So I suggest you some mottos. The first thing is, a marketer is a bridge from the company to the client. What is a bridge? The Podda bridge? Yes. Think you are the Podda bridge. Okay. The client don't know what is Hawk Home, and Hawk Home don't know who is the client, and you are the bridge. If you smile at the client, that means the Hawk Home is smiling to the client. If you being rude to the client, that means the Hawk Home is rude to the client. So you have to have that responsibility that I am Hawk Home when you are talking to a client. Don't say that I will sell my company's flat, my company is good. Don't say that. Don't use those words. Say that I will give you my flat, I will hand over on June, I will give you good products, I will take care about you. Forget about the company. I am the company. Okay, so you have to be the bridge, and you have to be sweet for the client, and you have to take that responsibility that I am the company. And whenever, at the same time, whenever you are bringing a client to the company, you have to present your client nicely to the company. If you say that somebody will come to visit, the company will not take it seriously. You have to present, my client will come, he's a doctor, and he's very important person. We have to, bring some sandwich, bring some pizza, bring a juice, and be ready, decorate the visitor room. You have to say that, and you have to do that. Otherwise, maybe I'm busy. I'm not that much interest to, receive your client. But if you inform me that, sir, we too will receive our client, and we will see off. We will, hire an Uber for him. Company will do that. So you have to be the bridge. You have to look at both sides. The client, he or she is like your son or daughter to the company. You are the father, because he don't know the company, he don't know the MD, he don't know the CEO, he only know ECU. After that, he is being connected. He is passing over from the bridge and going to the another side. So you are the bridge, and you have to maintain the duty as a bridge. Okay, and the next thing is selling is ultimate goal. That is a motto, another motto. Selling is ultimate goal. And love your goal. Okay, selling is ultimate goal, and you have to love your goal. You have to love what? You have to love selling. And everything is fair in love. So, what does it mean? Your goal is to sell your product, and that is your love. And everything is fair in love. So, you have to do many things. You have to convince him, you have to go to his home, you have to meet him in restaurants, you have to show him many things, say him many things. These all are fair. You have to ride on bus, you have to get drenched in rain, you have to do many things, and everything is fair. You have to think that selling is my goal. That is my goal, and I love my goal. I have to go there. So everything is fair, whatever I'm doing to sell my product. Definitely in positive way, right? We are not show a knife, buy my flat. That is not. But you have to convince him once, twice, thrice, many times that all are fair. Don't say that, no, I'm from Chaudhary Wangsho, so I'm not request people. Don't think that. That is fair for your job. Yes, you don't request people other place, but you have to request here many times. That is your job, that is what you do, that is what you love. Okay? And a good thing is these two mottos is done, and the next thing is extra qualities for performance. I have to have some extra quality. That is what? That is good attitude and sense of humor. Okay? We have to have good attitude. We have to be smart. We have to talk nicely. We have to show a good attitude, good personality, and definitely we have to have sense of humor. That is not definite, but if you have, that will help you. Because when someone laughs at you, when someone smiles for your talking, he will definitely believe you. That is, do you believe this thing? If I can make you smile, you will start believing me. And to make people smile, you have to have sense of humor. Sense of humor. What is sense of humor? Can anyone explain? Okay, I'm explaining what is sense of humor. Sense of humor is one thing, the power to make fun without hurting anybody. Okay? May I repeat? Repeat. Sense of humor is that is a power to make fun or make people laugh without hurting anybody. Okay? That is sense of humor. If I say a joke and you all are have some entertainment, or if you have some fun, that is sense of humor. But if I make a troll about like if I saying wearing a toothpaste Punjabi, okay, and you all are start laughing, that is not sense of humor. That is teasing.
Yeah.
So we have to have sense of humor too. I mean, when I'm going to visit my project, or after visiting my project, we are coming. We have some conversation between me and the client. If I can make him smile, he will start trusting me, start believing me, and that belief is the first achievement from the client. That will help you to build your connection. Okay, so sense of humor is important. Okay, and I've made a graph here, skill graph, and I'm really sorry that I couldn't give you this thing, but I'm explaining this thing. The honesty, it carries the 80% of your personality. Okay, if you have very good personality, you have a very good attitude, but you are not honest, ultimately you are not a good person. So to be a good person, the 80% thing is honesty and integrity, that is. And proactiveness. that is also important. But that carries only 20% of your total attitude. You know why? Because when you are being honest, the Almighty, I mean the God, Allah, He is helping you whenever you are doing good thing. But when you are very much smart, active, but you are doing something wrong, you are not getting that help, I'm sure. So in that case, you are weak. So before being a proactive person, before being smart, before being educated, before being a person having a good knowledge, be an honest person. There is a proof. Stay hungry, stay foolish. That is the best motto believed by Steve Jobs. Steve Jobs is a very successful person and he believed these lines: stay hungry, stay foolish. Be hungry. Hungry for what? Be hungry to earn. Be hungry to learn. And be foolish. You will be the winner. But if you being smart over the people, they will violate you. Okay, you are smart. Okay, go forward. You are smart. They will avoid you. But if you being silly, they will take you. Okay, you are silly. Come with me. I will help you. And you have your own brain. He is helping you, and you have your own brain. So you are having 200%, right? If you have 4%, you are having 500%. But if you are smart, okay, I'm taking that you are smart. You have 100%. You are only having 100% after being intelligent, after being clever. So being foolish is much better than being clever, right? So we have to be hungry and have to be foolish, but don't be stupid. Okay? Be foolish, but don't be stupid. So after that, we have to have some more things, that we have to have trust on my company. Okay, you can make some people believing when you believe that thing, but if you don't believe that thing, you cannot make people believing on that. Make sense? That is, you have to believe the every words from your company, wherever you're working, wherever the company is situated, but you have to have the trust, and the trust is have to be 100%, not 90%, not 95%, not 99%. Okay, you have to, that have to be 100%. We know that, when you are having 80% mark in mathematics, then you are having A+, right? But in trust, there is no 80%, 90%, no A+. That is only 100%, like the milk. When you are, like the milk is only milk, that is 100%. If you try to mix some lemon juice on the milk, that is only 1%. That is have no use. So like the belief, you have to have 100%, otherwise don't trust. If you don't trust, then leave. But you have to, the trust have to be 100%, and after that you will convince people. If they say that your company will hand over in June, right? Definitely. Don't say yes. Don't say yes. Definitely. Must be. We will hand over in June. So you have to be confident. You have to say loudly yes. Don't say yes, maybe, yes. See, and he is hearing no. You are saying yes, he is hearing no, because you are confused already. So you have to be confident about that. About everything, you have to trust, and you have to power to convince people. Okay, to convince your client, not only your client, you have to convince everyone, even the rickshaw puller, even the MLSs, even the peon of your company, even the guard, everyone. You have to the power of convince with a smile. Okay, you can do whatever with people. good attitude and good behavior. They will clean your shoe. They will clean your shoe if you can approach properly. And your own servant will kill you. Your own servant will kill you if you are bad at your behavior. Okay, so you have to have the power to convince everyone. If you can convince, the job is 50% done already. I mean, that is very much easy, that you have already convinced. So after convincing, whatever you will say, he will believe. So that is the power of convince. You have to have insight. And after that, the working capacity. Can you guess what is the working capacity of a real estate salesperson in a marketing person or a salesperson? What is the working capacity? Like if I say that, what is the working capacity of a rickshaw puller? That is pulling a rickshaw over the city on any road, even in rain, even in muds, even in good roads. That is the working capacity of a rickshaw puller. So what is the working capacity of a marketing person? I'm not specifying any of the working capacity. I only will say anytime, anywhere, anything. Nothing is impossible. You have to do anything. You have to take the kids of the client, and the kid will be on your dress. You have to be ready for that. You have to smile. Okay, this natural. You have to be ready. You have to hire a rickshaw. Sometimes you have to fight with hijackers when the client is with you. So if you don't, no, that is not my job. Saving a client, that is not my job. No, you have to do that. You have to go to the Kamlapur railway station to receive a client. You have to go to airport to receive a client. You have to go there to drop a client. You have to go to the project before the sunrise. You have to rise before the sunrise. And you have to go to bed at 2 o'clock. And again you have to come at sharp 9 p.m. That is life. And that is, you have to do anything, anytime, anywhere. I am ready for that. You have to have the confidence inside you that I am ready to do anything. And the next thing is experience, which is more important word nowadays. Everyone wants experience. So where will we get the experience? We are freshers, right? So where will we get the experience? My suggestion is, to get the experience, you have to look around you. I said before, what? You have to have interest in your job. You have to have interest in the building quality. Whenever you are working and you are saying that somebody is casting their rooftop, okay, you will stand and see that. What are they doing? What is the procedure of that? And you are having that experience. If somebody someday asks you how cast the rooftop, you can say it in this way. I've seen. That is experience. So first of all, you have to collect experience from everywhere related to your job. Everywhere. If you are sitting on the local bus and somebody is sitting beside you, he is from a real estate company, or he is a laborer, or he is a contractor, ask him, what is your job? How you do? How you get paid? Make a conversation and gather experience. That is the way and most effective way to have experience. I'm not talking about your job experience because you are already having that automatically. So I'm talking about the other way to having experience, and that is the most easiest and most strong way to gather experience. Okay. And extra activity. Try to promote your brand everywhere. Try to promote your brand everywhere. Like everywhere, where? Remember at your school life, you have been to toilet and you write that S+N. In the public toilet, we've seen that S+N. Okay, you do that, you cut it and write HHBL. That is promote your brand everywhere. When you get a chance, I'm not. I mean, saying you to write my company name to public toilet. I'm just. That is a. I mean, example. Try to promote your brand anywhere, in the local bus, in the school, even if you are in a party. Start dancing and say, okay, I mean, my company is selling product. My company is making good flags. I mean, look for an opportunity to promote your brand anywhere. Okay, and maintain good communication with everyone. I mean, don't make enemies. Okay, maintain good communication with everyone, even with the rickshaw puller, even with the guards, because maybe he can bring you clients. Whenever we go to Cox's Bazaar, we get down from air, we get down from cars or buses, and some rickshaw puller takes us and take to a specific hotel. Okay, the hotel, this is a 5-star hotel, maybe $2 million, made with 2 million taka, but a rickshaw puller is promoting them. I am riding on the rickshaw and rickshaw puller is taking me to Sea Palace. There is thousands of hotels, but he is taking me that. So a rickshaw puller can be your marketing person. So maintain good relation with everyone. Okay, and another thing, keep information about what? About your competitors. Who are my competitors? Who are my competitors? The other companies. Okay, they are my friends and they are my enemies. There are two. They are my friends and they are my enemies. Whenever I am going to Riyadh Fair, they are my friends. But after some days, he is saying my weakness to the clients. So I have to have the information about them. And whenever someone asks me that, a live example is in front of us about the Safa Villa. The BDDL, maybe a bigger company than us nowadays, right? BDDL is reputed, and we are the rising company. But some clients say, okay, BDDL project is there. And I say, okay, they are, with the signboard, they are passing 5 years almost. Okay, and we are already completing our building. That is the weakness of the company. So I have to have that information that they signed this land before 3 years. I have to have that information about that. If I don't have the information, I'll say that maybe this will start someday. I cannot give any counter answer for that. So I have to have the information, proper information about all of my competitors. So first of all, I have to find out my competitors. Okay. And last of all, our common duty is SWOT analysis. What is SWOT?
SWOT analysis.
SWOT.
Strength, weakness, opportunity, threat.
Okay. So, right
Things
answer
internal
for.
and two things outside it.
So we have to think about our strength. What is the strength of our company? And individually, what is the strength of this product? The same strength for Safa Villa is not applicable for Mirava. Even that is not applicable for Konok Kutir. Right? So, individually I have to analyze these things. What is the strength? What is the weakness? What is the opportunities? And what is the threats? Somebody is selling a square feet 3,000 and we are selling 4,200. That is a threat for me. But here, what is my strength? Okay, his pillars are like chicken fries. And my pillars are like leg roast. So this is the difference. Okay, go for chicken fry with 3,000 taka per square feet. See you in hell. So that is, you have to analyze this thing about your company, about your product. What is the strength? What is the weakness? What is the opportunities? And what is the threats? Write it down. And after that, you have to make the counters for the weakness. If someone say that your road is very, congested, right? You have to say this is good. You can walk here nicely. If this is a main road, you cannot stand here for 2 seconds. If you keep your bike here, after some time the police will come and hang your bike on the racket. But you can keep your bike here for 1 hour or 2 hours. Your kid can play here. This is you can have the flavor of residential area. These are the counter for your weakness. Finding your weakness and be demotivated for that. No, you have to make the counter answers for your weakness. So this all about my training. I'm already done with my time, and thank you everyone for listening this. Thank you.
Especially thank you, Mundur Murshid. This session really I feel it is absolutely learning and listening period, and everyone listen to him dialogue silently. So please summarize the class from Mundur Murshid and said to describe 2 minutes time, Shanto. Only summary.
Okay. I would like to talk in Bangla, though I am comfortable with English, but I think it will be help for Bangla.
Right.
ওভারঅল যে সিচুয়েশনগুলি ছিল সেটা মিটিংটা আসলে মার্কেটিং ডিপার্টমেন্টের জন্য এক পোর্শন অ্যান্ড সম্পূর্ণ অফিস ম্যানেজমেন্টের জন্য আরেক পোর্শন। মার্কেটিং ডিপার্টমেন্টের জন্য হেল্প করছে কীভাবে আমরা আমাদের প্রোডাক্টটা ডেভেলপ করতে পারি এবং কীভাবে আমরা আমাদের প্রোডাক্টটা প্রচারণা করতে পারি। As we are a band, our end decide that we are creating a band and we are promoting it to everywhere. তো এটা মেইনলি মার্কেটিংয়ের দায়িত্ব আর ম্যানেজমেন্টের দায়িত্ব যে মার্কেটিংয়ের সহযোগী হয়ে কীভাবে সম্পূর্ণভাবে সব কিছু ডিল করা যায়, সবার সাথে কীভাবে ভালো একটা ওয়েদার ক্রিয়েট করে একটা ভালো প্লেস তৈরি করা যায়। আমি মেইনলি ফোকাস করতে চাই যে আপনি সম্পূর্ণ সামারিটা দিলেন, ওর মধ্যে ইন্টিগ্রিটি পার্টে আর একটা জিনিস দরকার ছিল, সেটা হলো স্ট্রেইট ফরওয়ার্ড। আমরা এটা যারা প্রফেশনালি পড়াশোনা করি তারা স্ট্রেইট ফরওয়ার্ডের উপর অনেক গুরুত্ব দিই, যে আপনি যখন ইন্টিগ্রিটি মেনটেন করে কাজ করবেন, দেন ইউ হ্যাভ টু বি স্ট্রেইট ফরওয়ার্ড অন ইউর ওয়ার্ক অ্যান্ড ইউ হ্যাভ টু বি স্ট্রিক্ট হোয়াট আর ইউ ডুইং। অ্যান্ড দেন পোর্শনে আসে হলো আপনি আরও একটা কথা বলছেন যেটা আমি স্পেশালি নোট করে রাখছি, আর কথাটা আমার পছন্দ হয়েছে খুবই, দ্যাট প্রবলেম সলভিং ক্যাপাসিটি। লাইক আপনি একটা ফ্ল্যাট সেল করতে গেলেন অথবা তার সাথে কীভাবে ডিল করবেন, তার সাথে কীভাবে উপস্থিত বুদ্ধিটা আসলে তৈরি হয়। আমরা আগে বিশ্বাস করতাম তৈরি হয় না, অবভিয়াসলি তৈরি হয় যখন আপনি এরকম একটা স্মার্ট। আমি আজকে একটা কথা বলি, আপনার প্রতি আমাদের যে মানসিকতা ছিল না, আজকে এই ট্রেনিংয়ের উপরে তা কিছুটা হলেও চেঞ্জ হতে পারত। দ্যাট ইউ হ্যাভ সামথিং ইন ইউ অ্যান্ড ইউ হ্যাভ টকড অ্যাবাউট ইট, ইউ হ্যাভ প্রেজেন্টেড সাম ভেরি ইম্পর্টেন্ট টপিক, অ্যান্ড আই এম অলসো সারপ্রাইজড অ্যান্ড I like to talk standing only for this purpose. I can say by sitting, but I didn't do that. আমরা অবভিয়াসলি আমাদের ভিতরে উপস্থিত বুদ্ধিমত্তা ক্রিয়েট হবে যদি আশেপাশে সবাই আপনাকে সাপোর্ট করে, আশেপাশে সবাই আপনাকে কিছু জিনিস করে। আমাদের এক্সপিরিয়েন্স পার্সন আছে, আমাদের ডিসিএম স্যার ইজ ভেরি এক্সপিরিয়েন্স পার্সন, আওয়ার এমডি স্যার, হি ইজ ফ্রম 1996, 1998 to 2000. He started his business, he started creating a brand. Bait Coaching is a brand of Kustia Zela and Khulna Bibag. If you research on it, you can find it. Still now. So branding, creating, promotion, among relationship, these were the main focus, these were the main thing about the training. If there is something you want to add it, you can say it. That's all. Thank you.
খুব ভালো লাগছে নিঃসন্দেহে। আসলে মঞ্জুর মুর্শিদের ওর যে কথাগুলো ছিল আমি খুব মনোযোগ দিয়ে শুনলাম, ভালো থামাই দিলাম। যত 20 মিনিট টাইম 40 মিনিট দিচ্ছি, নিশ্চয়ই মনে হচ্ছে যে ভালো দেখে যাচ্ছে। এটা ওর জন্য একটা অ্যাচিভমেন্ট ছিল, কারণ আমি 20 মিনিট কথা শুনবো মানে এটার জন্য প্রায় 42 মিনিট বলছে নন স্টপ, এটা খুব ভালো। তো এখানে আসলে যেগুলো ছিল এগুলো আমরা বলা হয়, সবসময় বলা হয়, সবসময় জানা হয়, তবে এগুলো মনোযোগ দিয়ে শোনা এবং মানাটাই ফ্যাক্টর। অ্যাটিটিউড ইন্টিগ্রিটি সবসময় থাকা লাগে। বারবার যেটা বলা হয় পাহাড়ি কাজ করা যায় না, এটাই ঠিক। একে বসে নিজের সাথে কল্পনা করা, কাজ করা, যেটা ও বলছে খুব জোর সোরে, যেটা ও বলেছে যে প্রবলেম সলভ, যে আপনার যেখানে দরকার, আপনি স্কুল বাচ্চা এখানে আছে, আপনার মেডিকেল জেনারেল এখানে আছে, এগুলো এস্টাবলিশ করা। আর লাভ ইউর জব যে কাজটা করছি সেটা খুব জবকে ভালোবাসতে হয়, কাজ করতে হয়। আর মোস্ট ইম্পর্টেন্ট যেটা ছিল সেলফ মোটিভেশন। এখানে আমি বারবার এর আগে কথাটা বলছিলাম যেটা যে সেলফ মোটিভেশন, আমি যে একটা ভালো কাজ করতেছি, কিন্তু আমরা এই কাজটা করে যদি মদের দোকানে কাজ করতাম, আজকে এই মিটিংটা তো আমাদের সোনার হোটেলে, আমরা সোনার হোটেলের হয়তো এমপ্লয় এখন। আজকে এটা ধরে নাও তোমরা এই মুহূর্তে তো না, আমরা প্যান্টেস সোনারগাঁ একটা বলরুমে আছে এই মুহূর্তে, বাট আমরা সবাই সোনারগাঁ, মঞ্জুর মশাই সোনারগাঁ, আমি সোনারগাঁ এমডি, উনি সোনারগাঁ ডিজিএম। আমি হ্যাপি থাকতাম না, একদম গড সে আল্লাহর কসম করে বলতে পারি আমি হ্যাপি থাকতাম না। আমি খুবই কষ্ট পাইতাম। কেন কষ্ট পাইতাম? সোনারগাঁতে মদ বিক্রি করা লাগে, সেই মদ বিক্রির টাকা দিয়ে আমার বেতন হয়। মদ বিক্রি হয়, যেখানে ডিজে পার্টি হয়, রাতে বেলা অ্যারেঞ্জ করতে হবে, সেইটার অ্যারেঞ্জ আমি এমডি হিসাবে করা লাগতো। কত গাড়ি মদ আসলো সেটা করা লাগতো। তিনি আমার মঞ্জুর মার্কেটিং, মদ বিক্রি করো স্যার, ভদকা না খায়, টাকা এটা না খায়, হেনকিন খান, হেনকিন না খায়, এই খান, এরকম বলা লাগতো। কিন্তু ফ্যাক্ট হচ্ছে যে সব মার্কেটিং করা লাগতো, ওই মার্কেটের টাকা আমরা কেনা করি, ওই মার্কেটিং। কিন্তু ওইটা না করে আমরা যে মার্কেটটা করতেছি, এটা আল্লাহর কাছে একদম স্পেসিফিক। আমি যেমন মজা করে বলি যে ফেরেশতা যখন সামনে আসবে ধাক্কা দিয়ে ফেলাই দেবো, ফেরেশতাকে ধাক্কা দিয়ে ফেলাই দেবো। যেখানে আমি আমার জীবনের সবচেয়ে যৌবনের যে টাইমটা যেখানে কাজ করেছি, সেটা মানুষ যেখানে থাকে, মৌলিক অধিকার, খাদ্য, বস্ত্র, মানুষ দুইভাবে থাকে। পৃথিবীতে থাকে ঘরে, আর মরে গেলে থাকে কবরে। ঘরে দুইটা, পুরো মানুষ দুইটা ঘরে সারা জীবন বাস করে। যখন লাইফ থাকে তখন থাকে ঘরে, একটা ঘর, এটা মানে উপরের ঘর, আর নিচে ঢুলা মাটির ঘর। তো আল্লাহ তাআলা মাটির ঘর তো আল্লাহ তাআলা নির্ধারিত, আর উপরের ঘরটা করার জন্য যেখানে মানুষ থাকে, যেখানে মানুষ কোরআন পড়ে, যেখানে মানুষ ঘুমায়, এরকম একটা বিল্ডার্স কোম্পানির সাথে আমরা একটা জব থেকে নিজের জীবনের সর্বোচ্চ যৌবনটা এরকম একটা কাজে পার করেছি, যার জন্য সওয়াব আমাদের হতেই হবে, এবং এর জন্য আমরা বেঁচতে যাওয়ার জন্য যথেষ্ট। কোনো রকম সাইড এফেক্ট যেখানে নেগেটিভ কোনো ব্যাপার নেই। এটা যদি আমরা ধরুন ভাঙার কাজও করতাম, ওই ঘর ভাঙারই কাজ করতাম, সেটা আমাদের জন্য, আমরা বলতাম ভাঙা কোম্পানি, জাহাজ ভাঙা কোম্পানি চাকরি করি, অনেক বড় বড় জাহাজ ভাঙা কোম্পানিও আছে আমাদের চিরাং, সেগুলো ভাঙা। আমরা ভাঙতে আসি না, গড়তে এসেছি। এটা একটা ট্রু মাস, মানে সেলফ মোটিভেশনের জন্য একটা বিশাল গ্রেট থিংস, আমি যেটা নিজে মনে করি। যার কারণে আমি কিন্তু অ্যাজ এ বার্ক ল কমপ্লিট করার পরেও আমি কিন্তু রিটার্ন করছি লাইফে, যেটা অনেকেই বিলিভ করতে চায় না, যে কীভাবে আপনি সুপ্রিম কোর্টের সবচেয়ে সেরা সার্টিফিকেট নেওয়ার পরও কীভাবে এটা হতে ঘুরে এসে আমি করলেন। আমি নিজের কাছে শান্তি পাই, যে আমি লয়ারকে আমি পছন্দ করি না, এটাই পছন্দ করি। তো যাই, এটা সেলফ মোটিভেশন একটা ছিল, টু মাচ ইম্পর্টেন্ট। আর সফট বিহেভিয়ার অলওয়েজ ভালো, অলওয়েজ স্মার্ট থাকা ভালো। আর লাস্ট ওয়ান মঞ্জুর মোর্শেদ যেটা বলেছে, ও একই কথা বলছে যে 100% লাভ 100% লাভ হতে হবে। একটা গান ছিল না, দেবের একটা গান, ইটস 100% লাভ, জিতে যাই হোক, তো 100% লাভ, 100% ছাড়া 99% লাভ হলে ওটা হবে না। যে কোনো জিনিস নিয়ে 100% স্যাটিসফাইড থাকতে হবে। আমি এটা সবসময় বলি, হয় ওই পার নেই পার, ও আমি ওই পার এই পার বলে ও 100% লাভ বললো, আর ও গানে 100% লাভ বলছে। অল থিংস আর সেম। তো যে কোনো কাজ করতে লাগলে নিজের কাছে প্রতিজ্ঞাবদ্ধ হয়ে, নিজেকে মোটিভেশন করে, আল্লাহর উপরে চরম আস্থা বিশ্বাস রেখে, যে কোনো মানুষ যদি চরমভাবে সেই কাজের উপরে নিয়োজিত প্রাণ হয়, তাহলে আমি বিশ্বাস করি অ্যাজ এ ম্যান হিসাবে হি অর সি মাস্ট উইল বি হ্যাপি, হতেই হবে, উইল বি হ্যাপি, এখানে নো ডাউট, কোনো ব্যাপারই না। এই মাঝখানে করতে লাগলে আমার ইমানের ঘাটতি থাকবে। তো যাই হোক, আমরা থ্যাংক ইউ, একটা ভালো সেশন করলাম। আই থিঙ্ক সবারই একটু লাভ হয়েছে। আর পরবর্তীতে আমরা আরও কোনো সেশন যখন হবে আমরা এমনি করবো। এই পর্যায়ে আমরা সবাই মিলে সুন্দর করে পোজ দিয়ে কিছু করবো,
এর ভিতরে
হোক আর বাইরে হোক,
বাইরে গেলে হবে না,
যেখানে হোক খুবই পোজ দিয়ে ছবি ওঠা হবে। এবং ছবি তোলার পরে আমাদের হবে লাঞ্চের পরে আমরা করবো হলো আবার ভিটাইমের পরে আমরা ফিনিশিং শেষ করবো। থ্যাংকস ফর অল।